fellow South Africans. I'm watching the news today. In fact, over the last few weeks, I've been watching what's going on here in the South African politics. I'm getting a little bit concerned here. I know I don't want to cry wolf or anything like that, but I don't know. I'm starting to smell a rat here. This Ramaphosa and his gang, this ANC, are they trying to stir the pot here to eventually get to working to a point like of a one-party state? You know what I'm saying? Hey, so in other words, there's no more opposition. In other words, we become one party, no more elections, nothing, and they'll just keep running this country like what happened in the rest of Africa, like in Zimbabwe, etc. Is that what this is trying to do? That's what I believe the ANC is up to. I just got this gut feeling that they're up to something that smells off, very off, like rotten fish to me. I don't trust that. I see as soon as anybody gets close to knocking one of them out, that guy gets taken out. Like that guy with the toilet paper story. Just gets too close to the culprits and they start smelling a rat there and they start probing too much. What happens is they just get assassinated. Is that the way this country is? This where we're heading? Are we heading to a country that's going to be run by criminals?
And that's unnecessary, very unnecessary.
No,
what they do.
this is what I'm seeing. I can see a one-party state. I'm sure this is what the A.N.C.s big plan is.
Yeah, but
for us to become a one-party state.
Yeah.
That's why he's making buddies with some people and chopping other people out, firing certain people.
But I don't feel it's fair. Why, if you want to voice your opinion, why must you go and take the other person out? That is like that is totally ridiculous.
I know. But we live in Africa, Lisa. We are not in civilization. We are in Africa.
I know, but that's what they do. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's the survival of the fittest. That's it. That's the way it is. We're in Africa. We're not in the world. We're not in civilization. We are in Africa. Africa is not civilized. Believe you me, we are not as civilized. You can go I've traveled a lot of the world. I'm telling you, there is civilization. Yeah, there is no civilization. People here think they're civilized. They're so far from civilized, they just don't know it. They're talking crap, man. I'm telling you, this ANC and their mob of their gang of thieves, like Alibaba and his bloody gang of thieves, his den of thieves. This ANC, this Ramaphosa and his gang of thieves, they're up to something, and I smell a rat. And I think that rat this is what they're trying to push this country into, to a one-party state. That's what they want, so they can have dictatorship. That's what they want. Once they've got that, then this country will definitely be over. But that's what they want.
Why do they keep? What I'm trying to say is, when every time they blow the whistle on somebody, they want to take them out.
Oh, who needs opposition? If opposition is dead, you've got no opposition.
Yeah, which that is actually that is.
Another way that ANC plays soccer.
That is inhumane.
They're only prepared to play soccer if they get free goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But free goals. So if the opposition scores a goal against them, they're just entitled to a free goal for themselves now. Otherwise, free goals.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't have to score a goal. They just get given goals. That's the way they operate. That's the way they think. Everything for free. You know, South Africa, everything must be for free. Everything must be for free, except for when it comes time to do a bit of elbow work, and then, of course, they disappear into woodwork, you know, the normal. Because everybody they want education for free, they want electricity for free, they want everything must be for free. There is no such fucking thing as free. Anything free is when you get your head chopped off and then you know you're dead and your body will be gone and your soul will be gone. If you got a soul, you'll be gone too. Then you'll be free. But other than that, if you want anything, if you want a motor car, you must go work for it. You can't just get given it for free. Somebody's got to put it together. Somebody's got to make the petrol to make that car run. Somebody's got to pay for somewhere along the line. Free housing, free this, free that.
No, I just wanted to ask a question. Do they understand that?
Of course not. That's what I keep screaming for, isn't it? If they understood it, then you had a little bit of grey matter inside those coconuts of theirs. They would catch a wake up and smell the coffee and realize there cannot be everything. There's nothing out there for free, man. It doesn't take a lot of rocket science. It's just common sense. I mean, the water can't come from out of the river, walk up to your house and pour itself into your sink
Yeah,
or fill up your bottle.
yeah.
Or is that what they expect? When they just lie there and say, "Ish, lunchtime, tea time now. Hey, Rosa, bring the mines in. Oh yeah, gift from God. Bring it on for free. It must walk up the hill by itself and come and water the plants. That's the way they think.
Yeah,
People are
that's it.
weird. They're very,
Maybe
very
you should
strange people.
explain it properly.
I did. That's what they expect. It must come up there for free. It must just come out of the river and fly up the hill, because they demand it for free. It must just flow up there by itself.
Now, I understand exactly where you're coming from. I just wanted you to maybe.
They do know that, but that's what they do. They press it onto us, and that's why we end up having strokes.
Strokes for different folks.
No, because they're giving us the strokes because of their domheid,
Yeah.
of that acting. And the best days was when you took a stick and you gave them a good wallop over the nut and said to them, like Chaka Zulu done, he didn't take any shit out of them. He says, "What, you think this is for free? Take it off, I'll take your head off, I'll leave my stuff alone."
Okay,
I bet you. Do you think Chaka Zulu would just come help himself to his cows? He would like to try. I don't think he would have taken that shit. Believe you me, he would have given them a very skrik of their lives. They'd still be running. They would have gone right through Europe, and they would still be running, gone right to the North Pole. I don't mind.
I'm not.
You've got to put it on TV because the people need to know what's going on in their country. It's important. They need to know what's going on here. And it's rule like Shaka Zulu would rule. That's the way I see it. Don't take shit. Rule of fear was a good law. It worked. Obviously, there wouldn't be all this bloody bunga and shit taking place now. If Shaka Zulu was here, you would have jacketed it away very, very quickly.
Maybe you'll join them.
No, without any endowments, by the way, because he wouldn't have done endowments. He knew how to do endowments. He done it with a spear, yeah. That was his endowment. Oh, you want to endowment me? I'll just take you out. That was his endowment. Finished. Talk once and act late, act immediately. Don't just sit there, talk, and no action.
Yeah, okay then. So.
Anyway, good night, my fellow South Africans. We shall speak again tomorrow. I need to sleep on this thing that I've been thinking about the whole day today, and I'm going to wake up maybe with my mind a bit more clearer. And I'd like to look at some facts and figures and just do a little bit of homework and really start seeing what is. I'd really like to know what is the A.N.C.'s big plans for our dear country. Because at the moment, I'm sure we are not part of the plan. None of us are. I don't care what color you are, black, pink, purple, green, yellow, whatever.
It's not
We're
for
not
us.
we're not part of the. We are not part and parcel of
they
their
think
plan.
of themselves.
They're thinking of their own political agenda. That's all they're thinking of. They're not thinking of the country. They're thinking of their own personal gains and their own agenda. That's it. That's the bottom line. But I still firmly believe that the A.N.C.'s motive is to become for South Africa to become a one-party state. That's what I believe. I think that's what they're trying to do. That's why they said that if anybody opposes them, they'll just get them assassinated. If they get up their nose too much, that's it. Just take him out.
Which is ridiculous.
Balala. Finished.
But anyways.
Okay. Anyway, good night. Don't forget to subscribe to me, please. I'd really appreciate it. I haven't got enough subscribers. I'm really battling for subscribers. Please help and share and like as well. Would really be appreciated. Thank you very much, my fellow South Africans. Love you all. Good night. Except for the A.N.C. supporters. No more time for yours. I don't like the A.N.C. They must go. A.N.C. must go. They're dangerous for our country.
Okay, guys. Thank you for listening and watching The Solution. Take care. God bless and have a good evening and a good week further. Bye.